Yo, what is going on, good people? What's going on to my agents of gratitude, my tribesmen? What is going on with my spoonies and even you normal people? It's a Friday. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling very good about my wellness goals, and it's past time for me to check in with y'all and let you all know how I have been doing as I chase this candida free lifestyle. The whole thing with no sugar, no gluten, no alcohol. Now remember, I'm doing this because I have multiple sclerosis. Also have ulcerative colitis, spondylosis, I got IBS, I have a few things. But I'm taking this step of eliminating the sugar, the gluten, and the alcohol because I read the book Healing Multiple Sclerosis by Anne Baroque. And in this book, she explains that this candida fungus, which is common in foods and sugar and alcohol, this candida fungus, for lack of a better term, some of us are allergic to this candida fungus. And since we are allergic to the candida fungus, it has hit our body in certain ways that given us stomach problems over the years. This candida fungus can develop and morph, and as it grows, because you keep eating bad food, as it grows and gets into your system, it begins to mimic other illnesses. And all she is saying is that basically, if we eliminate the candida fungus from our bodies, deal with whatever traumas that we have had from childhood, adulthood, whatever traumas that we have a good chance of recuperating, rejuvenating, maybe even be invigorated, reinvented with a whole new self. So I've been doing this. In addition to this candida free, she also talks a lot about different vitamins and different supplements that you can take. She advises that you speak to a dietitian or a nutritionist. I don't have the money for a dietitian or a nutritionist. I really don't. I really don't even have the health care to deal with Western prices and the drugs and the pills and all the different steroids. I tried it out for a couple of months. It didn't work out. So, for the past few years, I have been pescatarian. That means I do not eat anything that walks on land. I don't eat people like to crack jokes. Well, do you eat a frog? Do you eat alligator? No, I don't eat frog. I don't eat alligator. I will eat some fish and seafood. So if you throw a crawfish in front of me, it's going down. But besides all of that, I have the pescatarian diet. I am taking my version of the different pills and vitamins and supplements that she talks about. So none of the stuff in this book, Healing Multiple Sclerosis, requires a prescription. Absolutely none of it. That and still, as I've paid attention to my own body, as I've talked to my wife, and as I've discussed things, she and I back and forth over these past couple of years, there are some key vitamins, some key areas that I really know I gotta focus on. And so I take vitamins and supplements to increase those areas. You can check out the blog for more. All Things One Love. I need to give myself a promotion for that. So you can check out the blog for more. And what that blog is titled is the If You Can't Get Better, Be Better Lifestyle. And in that blog, it details these different vitamins, these different supplements that I take on a daily basis. I'm taking things like vitamin E, of course, the vitamin D, of course, the magnesium. I take B12. Yo, the seaweed, the kalawala. Oh my gosh. Those are freaking amazing. I mean, the amount of energy I get on those two alone, crazy. Crazy. But either way, I take a lot of different supplements. I take a lot of different vitamins. All of that is the reason why I've decided to give up on calling this chasing the candida free lifestyle. I'm no longer going to call it that. I'm going to instead call the If You Can't Get Better, Be Better lifestyle. And that's because I am tailor making all of this for myself. And I truly believe that any spoonie, anybody with an autoimmune illness can follow these steps, can follow these different things I'm doing, can incorporate and put together their own routine of wellness to increase how they feel in the mind, the soul, the heart, and the body. So I've given y'all a lot. But what we are coming back to now is that this is now day 25 of me doing this no sugar, no alcohol, no gluten. I'm a pescatarian. I pop these 12 different vitamins and supplements every day. All of this is my new lifestyle to deal with multiple sclerosis. So I'm giving y'all an update on how things are going. I'm not selling anything to you. This is simply me sharing my journey. Because folks, your boy is going to do this anyway. Regardless of how people feel, I'm going to chase this goal right here. The one in front of me. Wellness, my own mindset, heart, body, soul. I do my own things to improve and make sure that I get better, I get stronger every single day. So, day 25, what I need to tell you all about is that I explained to you last on day 20, that was Sunday, how I had a few drinks over the weekend and it was already beginning to lower my energy and stuff like that. It didn't get as bad as when I came back from out of town having a good time sipping and enjoying myself. But because I had a couple of drinks over the weekend, things like my energy were lower that Monday and Tuesday. I have things like, I have a serious thigh pain on the inside of my thighs. Now I discussed this with my wellness team. I discussed this with my queen. And of course, I am aware that this inner thigh pop, this inner thigh pain can be attributed to these different exercises and different things I'm doing to deal with the contraction that my last primary care visit diagnosed me with. So I got the contraction in my legs. I'm doing different exercises. The specific exercise I'm doing is I'm teaching myself to step, to stomp as I walk. I don't see a physical therapist. I don't see an occupational therapist. I don't see anything like that. But from just self-diagnosing, paying attention to what I do, the way my legs and everything move. I've been doing yoga now for a couple of years every single day. I've gone from 12 yoga poses to right at 50, maybe a little bit over 50. So I've gone that far with this yoga. And as I've gone that far, I'm able to pay attention and I can see certain body pieces, certain body parts, certain motions, certain movements that are out of whack. One of the ways I'm trying to correct this is the walking, is that I've gotten better at marching when I walk, and that does help a little bit. Now I'm still wall walking. Y'all know what I mean by the wall walking, where you have to touch things. Everywhere I go, I have to be touching something. I'm all the way in a wheelchair. I'm 100% handicapped, disabled. But when I move and get around, I'm all the way touching stuff, leaning on stuff. And as I'm on day 25, all of that has gotten a little bit easier. That's the points I'm trying to get to. All of that has gotten a little bit more efficient. It's day 25 now, so I've had my Kalawala and seaweed for about 7-8 days in a row. My energy is a whole lot better. I'm waking up at 4 and 5 o'clock the last few nights. I'm pretty much waking up about an hour earlier than I used to. How is the sleep going? The sleep is up and down. So at nighttime, I'm having a bigger problem with the muscle spasms. But I also know I have done a terrible job of taking my magnesium at night. Spoke to y'all about that early in doing this. If I take the magnesium in the morning as directed, and I take another magnesium tablet at nighttime right before bedtime, I seem to have less muscle spasms. All this week, I've done a bad job with that. wow, I done a bad job. Look, man, I don't know. Some things I'm human. I'm gonna make a mistake. That's why this is called the if you can't get better, be better lifestyle. You're just trying to be better than yesterday. So after the thigh pain, I can tell you all about I've had some terrible gas all week. The foot neurosis is head strong in my feet. So I get it in my feet, I say 95% of the time. Sometimes I have it in the shoulders and in my neck area and everything like that. But what has been different about this foot neurosis is that this week, I've been writing notes about this. Throughout the week, I feel like the general foot neurosis pain, it's still as frequent. It is still maybe not, I don't feel it is as strong as it was. Now where it does get me all week is anytime I have my feet in the stirrups or in the foot pedals for my wheelchair. That's crazy. I mean, like within about 20 or 30 minutes, the foot neurosis pain all gets focused and concentrated right there in the areas where I got my feet on the pedals and everything. And it stays like that for hours after that. So I got that going. Let me tell you all about a few good things some other few good things that I have going for me with this. And that is my tremors are still super duper low. Yo, man, I think I've went about 2 weeks now and I've not had a tremor. I've even had a couple of episodes where I feel the tremor coming, I'm thinking the tremor is going to happen, and I'm able to stop and either meditate and get myself through it, or I've just been able to stop and relax and think myself through it. It's almost almost as though I'm treating a tremor the same way you would do an anxiety attack. And I'm sure maybe they're both related because if you have an anxiety attack, you have a stress attack, I am absolutely sure that that can help lead to a full-blown tremor. And if you don't know what a tremor is a full body muscle spasm. I mean, from the eyes to the toes, everything is spasming, going out different ways. Eyes roll up, tongue is hanging out, coughing, struggle to breathe, the whole nine. It looks ugly. It feels like a seizure, but it's just a tremor because I don't lose consciousness. So we got that going. Way less tremors. I had my COVID shot this week, and for you MSers, I got my COVID shot because I got big dreams on getting out of here. Now I'm not a baller. I don't know when I will be a baller, but I know whenever I leave the country, I'm never going to want to get to any country and have to sit and be quarantined for 14 days. I'm already wheelchaired up. I'm already disabled. I'm not trying to sit 14 days. So once we get moving, I had to have that COVID vaccination because I never want to stop. Got that done. How were the effects? For the most part, I don't think I had a problem at all. Yes, the arm got sore. I got both shots in the same arm. That was sore, but it wasn't sore. It wasn't anything that superseded the normal MS type of stuff. I did get the MS hug that day. So later on throughout that day, maybe a little bit early that next morning, I had the MS hug, and that's the super tight pain. It feels like somebody's put a band or a belt around your chest and just tightened it, yanked it. I had that for maybe 30, 45 minutes, but that eventually eased on the way. And since then, I mean, I felt like day 2, my second day after the COVID shot, I did feel some flu-like symptoms, but it's now Friday. This is the 3rd day after the COVID vaccination, and I'm already feel like I'm completely over it. So, yo, I appreciate you all rocking with me. I was taking y'all to about 14 minutes tonight, but this is day 25. This is the if you can't get better, be better lifestyle. Hit the subscribe below. Follow me, comment, let me know how you feel because I am going to rock and roll right back with you. I appreciate the energy you all have given me. And yo, check y'all later. Peace.